Governor Northam is joining us live this morning from Richmond.
And Governor, we know the track is a little bit better for us, but you still want people to be on guard.
Absolutely. Good morning, and thanks so much for your coverage. Absolutely. We want people to be vigilant. This is a tremendous storm. It seems to have a mind of its own right now. We know that folks that are living in low-lying areas of Hampton Roads and over on the eastern shore are very vulnerable. That's why I ordered an evacuation on Monday evening for Zone A. And I would remind folks that they can go to on the internet, knowyourzoneva.org, or they can call on the telephone 211. That will let them know what zone they're in, and if they are in Zone A, we are ordering a mandatory evacuation. So we hope individuals will heed that warning. We want everybody across Virginia to be safe.
Now, this is the first time here in coastal Virginia that we've had to evacuate using this new zone setup. How has that been working so far? What's the response been?
I think it's been working well. You know, initially there were a number of people that were calling or actually going on our website, and we have remedied that. So again, I would encourage people that are listening this morning, know that they are very vulnerable if they live in Zone A, and they can see that, see which zone they're in by going to knowyourzoneva.org, and it should be working well.
Oh, Governor, one of the things we hear from folks is, oh, I survived this storm, I survived that storm, I'll survive this one. What message do you have for folks who say they just refuse to leave no matter how bad the forecast is?
You know, I would just ask people to heed our warning. You know, growing up on the eastern shore, I know how devastating these storms can be. It's the flooding, actually, that causes loss of lives more than the wind. We know that we're at risk of a storm surge. There could be flooding, could be downed trees, loss of electricity, and we just want folks to be safe. So if they're in Zone A, we're recommending that they evacuate that area.
Governor, tell us about the resources from the Commonwealth. We know that you guys have been out in front of this thing for days now from the first sign that it looked like this might impact us. What resources, particularly for the Hampton Roads area, is the state providing?
A tremendous number of resources, and I appreciate the question. You know, on Saturday, we declared a state of emergency. That allows our Department of Emergency Management, the National Guard, all of these folks to get ready to help folks. Yesterday, we spoke with our president. We have an emergency declaration, so we have national and federal resources available. We have shelters that are set up. They're set up on a regional basis. We also have some state shelters. So we've done a lot in preparation. And, you know, we prepared for the worst, and we're hoping for the best. And we want all Virginians to be safe.
And Governor, a lot of folks who are in Zone A who need to evacuate say, look, I don't have transportation, I can't get out, I don't know what to do. Any message in terms of transportation for those folks to get out of those areas, or any advice you have for them this morning?
Well, obviously, just the usual mechanisms of transportation. You know, we have mass transits, we have the availability of taxi cabs, friends, family, you know, whatever it takes. But we do recommend that they heed this warning. If they are in Zone A, they are very vulnerable to flooding, to loss of electricity, and we want them to be safe.
All right, Virginia Governor Ralph Northam joining us live here on News 3 from Richmond. Thank you so much for your time. We know you have a busy few days ahead of you.
Thank you so much.